In this video, I'm going to talk about how to determine the slope or steepness of a line. Now, there's really two different ways that we can use to determine the slope of a line. One is by using this formula over here. M stands for slope, and in this formula we take the y-coordinates and subtract them, and then we divide by the x-coordinates that are subtracted. The easier way, I think, to do slope is when we already have a graph. And in this case, we already have a graph, so I'll show you how to find the slope using a graph. We're going to start at the point on the left, and we're going to ask ourselves, in order to get to the point 4, 2 that's shown on the right, do we need to go up or down? And we need to go up 1. And then we'll ask ourselves, how far do we need to go to the right to get to that point? And we need to go 1, 2, 3 spots. And we get these values by, when we're going up, we look at the y-axis, we went up 1. When we're going across, we look at the x-axis. We were at 1 and we went to 4, so we went across 3. So basically we rose 1 and we ran 3. And slope is the same as rise over run. And our answer here should be 1/3 for slope. Now let's show you how to do this using the calculation. For the point 1, 1, we're going to label that x1, y1. And for the point 4, 2, we will label that x2, y2. Next, we will substitute all 4 of those values into this formula. So we will get m equals, and the y2 goes first, that is 2, minus y1, and that is the 1. And we're going to divide by x2, which is 4, minus x1, which is 1. After performing the calculation 2 minus 1, we end up with 1 in the numerator, and 4 minus 1, we end up with 3 in the denominator. So either way, we end up with the correct slope of 1/3. Let's try another one in which the line is heading down as we go left to right. Since this line is heading down, our slope calculation should turn out to be a negative number. Let's do it via the graphing method first. Start at the point on the left. To get to this point on the right, we need to head down 2, because we're going from 2 to 0, looking at our y-axis, and then we need to go across 1, since we're starting at -1 and we're going to 0 here. So basically our rise over run, it's not a rise, it's a fall, so we'll put -2 here. It's negative because it's a fall, and then we're running to the right 1. So our slope calculation is -2 divided by 1, which is -2. That's by visually determining slope using the graph. Now let's use the calculation method. Our first point is -1, 2, so that will be our x1, y1. And our second point is 0, 0. That will be our x2, y2. So we will substitute those in. y2 is 0 minus y1 is 2 divided by x2 is 0 minus x1 is -1. Be careful of minus and negative because that equals a positive value. That's the same as plus plus. So we will get -2 divided by 1, meaning our slope ends up being -2.